Hello, Shemai, and welcome back to Red Devil Redemption with Manchester United. As promised in last episode, we have the second leg against Barcelona today, and we all know how the first leg went. A 4-0 defeat away at Barca, and chances are we're not going to win this game. Well, we might win the game actually, but we're not going to progress further in the competition. Following the absolute drubbing at the Camp Nou, we lost 1-0 at home to West Brom, and they scored within like the first minute. And I was starting to worry, not gonna lie. Very, very worried indeed. And then we played Reading, a 1-0 win. Again, it wasn't really the most convincing performance, therefore a little bit worried. But following that, we had another fantastic result against a very, very good Manchester City side. A 2-0 victory. It was an unbelievable defensive effort. They hounded our goal and we won. And I think that was their first loss in a very, very long time. Apart from the FA Cup, ignore that. And then you look at all the games they've won and they've just won 4-0 again. But we beat them. That was a huge result. It was massive. Confidence booster. And we've just beaten Bournemouth, who I think were bottom of the table, 4-0 away from home. So the table looks like this. Still not very good at all because everyone above us has been winning as well. We're 5 points off Southampton. But the thing is, if we do catch Southampton, then chances are we'd be very close to the top as well, because Southampton are only 4 points off top. It's very, very tight. So we've got us battling with Man City here in 6th and 7th. All it takes is for a couple of results to go our way, literally 2 results to go our way, and we're back in the title race. As long as our form continues the way it is in the league, ignore the West Brom game. Shh, we forget about that. We've got Palace, and then we're in the FA Cup quarterfinal as well against West Brom, who've taken 6 points against us this season. And I didn't actually realise how close we were to the end of the season. So it's gonna be a struggle to get in the top 4. But we don't really play many of the top 5. We've only got we got Arsenal and Spurs. That's it, I think. Yeah. We're at Brighton now. They were doing really well. They're down to 12th. They're in a poor run of form. So today's game then against Barcelona. And unfortunately, disaster has struck. Victor Lindelof is injured for 2 to 3 months, which means the only right back we now have is Sam Byram. I'm currently trying to bring in Sasha Rita on a free transfer. Played for Schalke last season. He's not very good. He's decent. He's probably just as good as Sam Byram, but he's just there for a backup because if Sam Byram gets injured, we'll have nothing. This is who he's played for in the past. He's got decent stats. He'll be competent at right back. That's what we want. It's just someone just in case Sam Byram also gets injured or suspended or whatever. So here's the team for today then. Outside of our 18-man squad, we are looking very, very limited, I must say. And I'm really, really gutted still that Koulibaly can't play in the Champions League because things could have been a lot different in the first leg. So you have De Gea in goals, and Sam Byram gets his 3rd start. He's started 3 games this season, and 2 of them have been against Barcelona. The poor guy is just... he's not doing that bad. He played well last game, but I mean, Barcelona, he hasn't really got much chance, has he? Javi Martinez, Eric Bailly, and Luke Shaw complete the defence. Ander Herrera, Matic, and Daley Blind in midfield. I would love to have Koke and Paul Pogba, but unfortunately Koke is suspended, and Paul Pogba, as you all know, is injured still 2 to 3 months, so he's going to miss the rest of the season, chances are. I've tweaked the formation a little bit after the West Brom game and put Mata behind the 2 strikers, because Mata is by far our best player all season. I thought I'm going to have to utilise him somehow. And then we've got Lukaku and Ibra, who between them this season have 35 goals, which is a good amount. They've done well between the 2 of them. So here we go then, Old Trafford against Barcelona. So we're actually slight favourites for the game at Old Trafford, but the chances are we're not going to win the 2 legs. Luis Suarez has been in fantastic form in the Champions League, and we've lost 4-0 away at home. If we didn't concede that last goal and it was only 3-0, I know 3-0 is still a bad result, but there would have still been a slight chance. But we've lost 4-0, so as soon as if we concede any goals, that's it. That's game over. Suarez has scored 23 goals this season, but David De Gea, our goalkeeper, has done pretty well. As you can see down here, apparently he's our key man. But it's going to be, we all know how tough it's going to be. It's Barcelona. We've lost 4-0 away at home, and I'd be happy just to get a confidence-boosting win on the night. That's what I'd be happy with, to be honest. So here we go then. We all, well, I say we all the big clubs, they live for the big European nights. And although this might not be what Manchester United are used to, starting a game 4-0 down, it's still a big European night at Old Trafford nonetheless. And if we were to get a really, really early goal, as in first 10 minutes or first minute, then that would be an absolutely fantastic start. As Lukaku gets tackled there, there's a good chance there for a nice little slide in. Ibrahimovic wins ahead. Lukaku's through on goal now. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he slots it in. 5 minutes in, it's 1-0. It's the start we needed. We know it's going to be a tough game. It was a mistake by Sergio Busquets, or maybe just Sergio. Lukaku it's a good, confident finish past the goalkeeper. I would be really, really annoyed if he missed from there. And it's 1-0 after just 5 minutes. So maybe, just maybe, we have a chance in this game. And don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy the content and if you're new here, please subscribe and make sure you don't forget to leave a like on the video as well. So maybe a little bit of possession for Barcelona. Goes out wide to Dembele. He's into the box. He's crossed. Well. Luis Suarez has scored. And our little bit of a confidence booster has gone down the pan, as we now need to score 5 goals. Well, what are the defence doing there? They've just 3 players have been attracted to Dembele and left Suarez on his own. Eric Bailly's not marking anyone. He's marking Suarez's ghost. And that excellent start, the little massive confidence booster with 5 minutes is over because we've conceded a goal straight away. They've only had 1 shot or goal. They've had 1 chance and it's gone in. So now we need to score another 5 goals. So we need to get at least a 2 before half time. But there's a highlight here. Sam Byram with a throw in. Gives it to Herrera. Lukaku loses the ball. And now there's a counter-attack on. Suarez with it. He's running the defence. That's one thing you don't want to see. Suarez running the defence. Messi crosses it. And Denis Suarez has scored. It's 2-1. And I think that can be the end of our Champions League foray. Messi with a cross. Why is there so much space out on the wing here? And Denis Suarez has just smashed it into the back of the net. We're now 6-1 behind on aggregate. And all of that confidence in the last 5 minutes is just completely gone. Luke Shaw with a throw in to Matic, to Blind. Come on, let's get another goal. Ibrahimovic gives it to Lukaku. He's got a bit of space to run into. Nice ball out to Sam Byram. Crosses it. Lukaku's there and it's away, but Herrera struck it in. It's 2-2. It's a fantastic game of football. I mean, if the first leg hadn't gone so atrociously, then we'd still be in it right now. Sam Byram to Lukaku, who loses it. It falls to Herrera. It strikes it first time, and the goalkeeper should do better. But it's 2-2 now. Only four goals we need? No, 3 goals. No, that's not right. 5 goals. We need another 5 goals. We're at half-time. We've scored 2 goals against Barcelona at home. If we'd scored 2 goals last game, we would definitely still be in this game. But our lack of an away goal has ruined it for us. So we have to win the game on the night. This game won't go to extra time now. Messi with a free kick. He crosses it in. Piqué scored. Defensively, we just can't handle Barcelona. We just can't. We're 7-2 down on aggregate. Messi's whipped in a free kick. And Gerard Piqué... Where's the defence? Who's marking him? What is going on, guys? Sam Byram with a throw now to Lukaku. Lukaku loses it to Dingy. And Luis Suarez is coming at us again. Someone put a foot in. There's so many players around him, and yet he still manages to get a shot away. They've had 8 shots on goal, and 3 of them have gone in. Sam Byram's got it in the wing. He crosses it. It's still there with Mata. To Ibra. Back to Sam Byram. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, my God. We could have made it 3-3 there. We're just playing for pride at the moment. Well, to be fair, this game was just for pride, pretty much. Nice interception by Sam Byram, but he's lost it now. And he's out of position. Dembele to Suarez. It's 4. God damn it. We've conceded 8 goals against Barcelona. And I'm not going to watch that. We're going to bring off Ibra for Anthony Martial. How's that? No, we'll God's sakes. This has been awful. We're going to make 3 subs. And we're going to... No, I don't want to go attacking just because we've conceded 4 already. Do I really want to concede another? Oh, there's a highlight straight from kickoff. So if we conceded again, this would be ridiculously embarrassing. Lukaku's lost the ball and Luis Suarez is that again. Where's my defence? Where's Sam Byram? Denis Suarez now, he strikes it and luckily it's straight at De Gea. Jesus Christ. We're getting hammered. Mata with a free kick now, he strikes it and it's a good save by Ter Stegen. A nice little half chance there. Byram loses the header. We've still got it, just about. De Gea kicks it up to the left back. Rakitic with it. If we could win it back, maybe launch a counter-attack. There's 4 players around him. We finally got it back. It's Lukaku's through on goal. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he scored. We've got a third. It's now 4-3 on the night, 8-3 on aggregate, and we only need 6 goals, and we'll be through. It's only 6 goals we need. Lukaku's had an absolute stormer, to be fair to him. He's had a really, really good game. 20 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go. Time's ticking away for those 6 goals now, and looks like we're going to lose on the night as well. Well, we tried our best against Barca, but we have just been absolutely destroyed. We've conceded 8 goals over 2 legs, and we've only scored 3. Maybe, just maybe, if we didn't concede that last goal, we'd have still conceded 7. So, I don't know. It's a heartfelt performance. We put a lot of effort in, but defensively, across 2 legs, we have just been absolutely awful. Over 2 legs, we've conceded 8 goals. Luis Suarez has destroyed us, pretty much. Spurs have won 3-1, so they're into the next round. We've got 5 million, and we're out of the Champions League. God damn it. So we've got the FA Cup and the Premier League left to play in. It's not been the season I wanted. Most of our players have performed really well. That's the problem. I don't know how we've done so terribly, because a lot of our players have played really, really well this season. You look at the ratings. Most players are in the 7 rating or above, and it's just really disappointing that we've just crashed. It was unlucky that we got Barca in the draw, to be honest, because if you look at the teams that are still in it, we could have got Napoli, we could have got Benfica, we could have had Celtic or Shakhtar, and we got Barcelona. But I suppose if you want to win the competition, you've got to beat the best, and unfortunately, we have been beaten by the best by quite some distance. 8-3 it was on aggregate. It's the end of our Champions League foray, and now we've just got the run-in the Premier... Well, we've got the FA Cup, so we could still get some silverware. We've got the Community Shield, that's one thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.